Alright, what is up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys like some really simple tips to grow on Twitter because I get a ton of questions asking me how to grow on Twitter, and I respond to them, but I don't really give them an in-depth analysis what I'm about to do here. And for this video, I'm not going to edit it like probably at all. I'm just literally just going to be spraying out information to you guys. So I'm just going to let you know it is going to be very helpful, but if you want to grow and take these tips into account, I would recommend writing down notes. But yeah, so first thing, so you have to have something to offer, and you can't just be some random person with some like random bio that's like not correlated with anything. Like your tweets and whatever you tweet has to be like funny, or you need to be like decent at a game and post clips that people might like. What else? You need to be part of a niche, if you know what that means. It's like a group. So if you're not part of like a group, like there's like a meme kind of group on Twitter, there's like a video gaming like Fortnite there's the politics if you're not part of any of those, or like you're not part of a niche, you're just going to be some random account on Twitter just replying to all kinds of people, and people are not going to see you as interesting because you just like, they're going to see you as someone just to like follow people on Twitter just to reply. And they're not going to see you interesting if none of your tweets or replies are funny. Like, that's just something you need to know. Like, why would you want to follow some boring person on Twitter? So like, that's something to help you grow followers. You need to establish like a concrete, what's the word? Like you have to establish a concrete community that's like kind of correlated with the same thing. So either post memes all the time, post video game clips, or just something. You can't just like tweet random stuff like, oh, just woke up, because no one's gonna care. Like, everyone wakes up every day, like who cares? So something I've noticed, it's a lot harder to grow a personal account with like your maybe you promote your IRL life. Like no one's gonna care if you just went to the gym, especially if it's a personal account, because personal accounts, like, you could basically reply to any tweet. Like, you could be under a Trump tweet one day responding something, and then you could just be under some, I don't even know, anime whatever tweet another day, and then change to like some food industry the next day. Just like, the people you follow, you should not try to make them that different. You should try to follow like the same group of people, if that makes any sense. Because like on a personal account, I'm just gonna tell you guys this right now. Like, if people see you as a normal person, not like you're not famous from anywhere, they're not gonna follow you. They're just gonna see you as another normal average person. They're not gonna see anything interesting. Like, but like Addison Rae, she got famous off Twitter after not using it ever. Just like one day she downloads it after she's TikTok famous. She literally got famous and got a ton of followers just because people knew her from TikTok. So you have to be famous on another platform, or just like, people have to know you in some way. And once you start establishing like a really small community, like where people are just commenting Noti under your tweets or replying to your tweets, other people are going to see that, right? Other people are going to see that, and they're going to want to comment as well. So like, if they see other people commenting on their tweets, they're going to be like, oh, if this person likes this person, then I'm going to follow this person. And just, yeah, it's like a chain kind of, if that makes sense. So this is one thing. Every once in a while, I'll just DM random people, like if they post clips. So maybe I'll go under a clicks reply. So let me go home. I'll just go under a clicks reply. It's usually when he tweets. I don't type in his name and then go to his tweets, and then I don't do what I'm doing right now. So as you can see, he tweeted this 22 minutes ago. So when he tweets stuff, sometimes I'll click his Noti and I'll just scroll down the replies. I'll click like a random person and see if they have any Fortnite clips. Looks like they do not. So basically, pretend this. So this person I'm clicking right now. Fisher grinding for the president of the United States. Like, literally, you could just copy like tweet, DM him, and literally be like, vouch like as a joke. And if he sees you, and like the more followers you get, the better this works. If I do this and he sees I have 5,000 followers, it'll be like, oh wow, clouded person. I don't know what clouded means. I don't consider anyone clouded, but a person with 5,000 followers just DM me. That's kind of cool. So they might follow you. And if you DM them more and personalize with them, they're gonna see you have no ego and you're actually pretty cool, and they might even turn on your notice. Who knows? So stuff like that. Or if people post Fortnite clips, just click random people's profiles. Honestly, just see if they have a Fortnite clip, and if their DMs are open, just say good clip or this was insane. But don't follow them after that. Just be friendly with them and see what they do. So it's easier for them to follow you when you have more followers. So if you have like under 100 followers, this isn't gonna work as well. But it will work the better you grow. But it still will work when you have like less followers. It just depends on the type of person. If they care about clout, they're not going to follow you. But if they just care about finding friends and just people on Twitter to talk with, they'll probably follow you. So just depends on the person. What else? So this is something. Okay, so if you're funny, or you don't have to be funny for this, you just have to think of something that would be funny or people might laugh at. So if you get one blow up tweet, literally just one, that it gets at least 100 likes, and that's not hard to do. Like, basically what you want to do is whenever there's some big trend going on, like the Bernie Sanders trend is going on, where you just put them anywhere in like a crowd or whatever, you just put them anywhere. Or that you could do one with Bernie Sanders looking at the phone. Like, that's an example of a trend that people were posting memes of yesterday. Whenever you see a trend like that, try to post something funny that has to do with that. And sometimes it might like blow up, like get 100 plus likes. This is for if you don't really have a lot of followers. And if it does, then people will see that you're actually funny, maybe, and they'll be like, oh, I wish I saw this as soon as you posted it. I'll follow him and turn on noties now. Or if they already follow you, they might see it and they'll be like, oh, I wish I saw this early. I'm going to turn on his noties because he's actually pretty funny. That's just one way to get people to turn on your noties without like DMing them. It's actually happened a couple of times. I posted one meme sometime and someone like a couple of people DM me saying this is funny, noties on or whatever, just stuff like that. But yeah, that's another good way to do it. But that's gonna be pretty hard in my opinion. You just have to follow the trends and post funny stuff according to the trends. So what else? Okay, you have to like tweets and replies. So many of you guys, like, your likes tab have like you don't like anything. You need to like it, just everything you see. If it's like, if it's the graphic or whatever, graphical or whatever you want to call the word, do not like it because other people will see that and they might unfollow you. But just like a ton of replies. Like, go to like maybe, I don't know, Clicks. Again, Clicks is a good example because he's a huge Noti gang and a ton of people following him. Literally, you could just go down this and just like random replies. So obviously it's not going to work if you're like Ronaldo, but if you scroll way down, you can just like random replies that get 0 likes, and they'll be like, oh, someone like my reply. Excuse me. One second, guys. I just drank a protein shake. Oh my god. So literally, if you just scroll down their people's Twitters or like pro players' Twitters, they get a ton of replies. If you scroll all the way down, the people get 0 likes and you like their reply, they'll be like, oh, I never get likes on replies, and this person just liked it. So they'll check out your profile and they'll potentially follow you. I found that method works very well. You just gotta show people love. Like, if you don't show people love, you're not gonna get followers because people aren't gonna see you as very supportive, or they're just gonna think you're just some random person who scrolls down on Twitter just stalking people's tweets. If you don't show love, people aren't gonna notice you at all. Like, I'm just gonna say that. So you must be active for at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. The more active you are on Twitter, the more you're gonna grow, obviously, because that way, the more active you are, you can literally just click your noties like every 5 minutes, and I always like everything of my noties just because I love doing it. I don't know, but like, if you go to the replies of some people, just maybe of your friend, just like a few replies to their tweets like this, and they'll see that you liked it and they might follow you. You gotta expand yourself and make your name appear everywhere, so then people start knowing you. A ton of people know me in this com because I used to reply like everywhere. So like a bunch of people saw me and they remember my profile pic. And that's another thing. You always want to have like a profile pic that stands out. Anime profiles do not stand out. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, they're everywhere. Like, no one cares if you have like, Anime people might remember a little better than I do since I don't watch anime, but like a lot of anime pics to me, just like they're dark, they look the same. I don't know. It's just not something easy to remember. So I have a pink profile. It's easy to remember. It's just a simple one with a D in it, and I've had it for a long time. I'm probably not going to switch it for a while because people know me as that. So it's good to have the same profile picture. So pro players sometimes, like Ronaldo does this a lot. He replies to like, or he tweets random stuff. Like when the Somerset bully situation happened, he kept tweeting like random memes about it. But like a lot of those were just to be funny, and it was obvious he was going to delete those in less than an hour. And you can tell when pro players tweet something just to delete it. They don't really like care about their grammar. They don't make the tweet professional really. But sometimes I do post those and they do get a lot of likes, so they ended up keeping it up. But most of the time they'll delete throwaway garbage tweets like that. So just if you have a Noti gang or you want to get a good Noti gang, I would suggest not replying to those because they do those a lot. And if you reply to those, everyone's going to get the Noti. Since everyone follows the pro players. So I would suggest not replying to those if it's like a throwaway tweet or a tweet you know he's going to delete, because there's no point anyways if he's going to delete it. And another thing, so say Ronaldo tweets something, you click the Noti for Ronaldo. I don't even see. So you click the Noti, say Ronaldo tweeted, just go to the replies and go like, I'll do this. I don't really do this a lot, but once every 2 weeks, I'll just reply like Noti to some random person and that doesn't even follow me or I don't follow, and they'll be like, they'll either think you're weird or they'll be like, oh, that's kind of cool. A person with this many followers commented Noti when I have no Noti gang, and then they'll just follow you and then maybe join your Noti gang since you commented Noti on their tweet. So it all depends. And if they say follow back, if people DM you and they say follow back and they're clearly not clout tweeters or like mass followers, and they're normal people, be like, I got you if you turn on Noties. Or you could just say, bet, do you have on Noties question mark? And if they say yeah, just follow them right away. Or you can wait, but if you wait, you risk them unfollowing you. So it's up to you what you want to do. So last few things. So don't do a lot of personal tweets. I mean, you can if you have a big following, I guess. But if you post stuff like, oh, just came from the gym, or like, I don't know, stuff about your YouTube videos, people will not reply because they do not know what to reply. So take this for example. This is a perfect example. So I tweeted, I've had a ton of questions on how to grow a Twitter account and to manage people's Twitter accounts. So I'm going to make like a 4 to 5 minute video, which this video is already 12 minutes long. My bad, but it's really informational. If you post this, no one's going to know what to reply. CK, ooh, Noti, bet, nice. Like, no one really knows what to reply. Like, I'm surprised these people even replied. Shout out to you if you did. But, like, if you post these tweets that won't promote interactions or, like, they aren't something to interact with, they're not going to grow. So you need to tweet stuff like, what class are you guys in? So people will respond. So, like, I said, quick, what class are you in? Reply. 69 replies, 86 likes. And people see that as a reason to reply. And the more replies you get, the more feeds it appears on, because it will have the more replies and more likes. And then other people don't follow you will see the tweet, and then they'll possibly follow you. So, yeah, that's just a really good way to get followers and just be on other people's timelines that don't follow you. A couple extra stuff. Have a professional bio like this, or you could just have something really stupidly funny in your bio. Last thing. So I do this a lot. Make sure you have a ton of like the good memes people are using, or you find other professional players' tweets. Save them to your camera roll because you're going to want to use them to get followers. Like, let me see. I bet I have one here. Picks Twitter. Okay, so let's set a perfect example. So TSM EMAD. It's better to do this on pro players' tweets. Try to think of a really witty reply as soon as pro players are tweet, which is why you have to have their noties on, that you'll know will get likes. So I said jump out 10,000 feet high, like as a joke, because like that's obviously gonna make them die. And I knew how dumb this statement was. Like, trust me, I'm not that dumb. So many people think I'm dumb on Twitter. I'm literally not at all. So I'll do this to like do a dumb tweet, and then I'll post like a meme right after, like kind of destroying myself, and people will see that. You'll usually erase yourself, but people will see you like as a chill, funny dude, maybe because you posted that meme, or people will think you're weird if they see you do it all the time. It doesn't really matter. There's a ton of people on Twitter. Who cares if people think you're weird? You're not. But Yeah, that's just something. And then I have this meme on my camera roll too. One time I did like a really stupid comment, and then I posted this, and then I posted this, and then I replied with like two other ones of two different people, and every single tweet or every single reply to myself got 100 plus likes. So that's just a really easy way to get likes on Twitter. And yeah, other than that, I don't really know what else to say. I'm not gonna edit this video at all. So if you made it this part, you're probably really desperate and growing in Twitter. And I promise you, these tips will help. So make sure to write these down on a piece of note paper. But yeah, that is basically a video. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like and comment and subscribe. But yeah, peace out.